Hi, everyone, you've reached the YouTube page of Loki Collins. Christopher Loki Collins, I'm sorry. I can't leave that part out. And this is somebody very close to me. She's part of my hot pot family. So there you go.
My name's Amy Sigil, and I am the dance in Christopher's life.
Sure.
I'm the segue to belly dance fusion and the umbrella that is belly dance fusion. I bring good music, good
Dude, I agree.
circles, good dance.
You bring good people.
Good people. I do
Good
bring
people.
good people. I do bring good people. Yeah, and that's my role in Christopher's life.
And you adopted me how many years ago?
It's been a long time. When we adopted Tasha, we adopted Chris.
I think a lot of it was just like time goes by so fast that I don't know.
It's been at least 7 years, probably.
Yeah, since I've
6,
known
7.
you guys, because we actually did that. Where I danced she brought me into dance, because I was like, okay, I've known you a lot longer than 10 months, 10 years. I really have. I have to have, because I met you when I was 18.
Right? It's crazy.
It is, but you know what? Being a part of Tasha's life brought me into your guys' life, so it totally works out. And this is Amy. I love Amy. So every time you hear Amy, you now know who it is. And you should tell them a little bit about your classes.
I teach dance. I'm real fortunate right now because I get to do whatever I want.
And
it's got everything, and everything goes. And you can check us out at Unmata.com.
Now, if y'all didn't get all that, I'll write it in the description just in case, because I know y'all don't pay that close attention.
Check it out on YouTube.
Yes, definitely. Check out the pony piece. That's one of my favorites. I'm sorry. I can't help it. I pick it out all the time. I can't pick out the pony
Mine too. We
piece.
need a good copy of it online.
You do.
Yeah.
Because YouTube sucks.
Yeah.
No offense, YouTube. I love you guys. I'm going to get in trouble for that. So, Amy, you knew me when I came as a lesbian.
Yes, I did.
Was it at all shocking to you when I came out as trans?
Nope.
I'm not surprised. Everybody said that. Like, I told Luna, and she's like, well, I could have told you that. And I'm like, you and my dad and everybody else, but y'all had to wait till I was 30 to let me figure it out. That's
no,
nice.
I'm not surprised at all. I'm not surprised at all, actually.
I love Amy. She's so honest. And what are some of those changes you've seen? I know you don't see me a lot, so it's a little bit easier for you.
I was thinking about it because I do think I have an interesting space in your life because how we connect is through art.
Exactly.
So it's different because it's not like this face-to-face connection that you have as far as it's a connection through how your art changes and what speaks through. So I feel like I get to see you at certain parts of your life that are like pinnacle parts. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's almost like when a kid's like gone for a long time and then they come back and the change is more dramatic.
Right.
Than if you were to watch somebody grow up and you're like, oh, they are big,
It's true.
they
like
are
your kids,
tall.
for example.
Exactly.
If Plum gets any taller, I'm gonna cry.
I know, it's crazy, huh?
Like, she towers over me.
I know.
And I'm like, can I have some of your jeans, please? Like,
girls are killing it right now.
I'm like 5'3" as a male. I'm short. I'm short as hell. Could be worse. I could be Polly. Sorry, Polly. I love you, but you short. So, what would you say some of the physical changes is that you've noticed? Because, like you said, I'm not always down here like I used to be, so it's easier for you. I think.
I do feel you've always been outspoken in the group. Like, you've never been shy around Hot Pot or around me.
Except for
so there's not like a there wasn't this confidence difference, but there is a more natural presence, I think, about you right now. Like, when I first knew you were a lot more quote unquote put together. You know what I mean? Like the fade or the bleach job or the this, and then I could tell just through because I'm a dancer. I can see body language. You know what I mean? And you can see when somebody's hiding this part or when they're hiding this part. You know, and what they're hiding. So I think you've become more natural in how you present yourself.
I feel like a lot less nervous. Like when I said Julie, like I used to be so shy around Julie because I was just like afraid to say the wrong thing.
Right?
I was just like,
like Julie.
I mean, I had a couple moments where I did say the wrong thing, and she put me on timeout.
Right?
She really did. She was like, "You are on timeout. You can't talk to me for 5 minutes." I was just like, "Sorry."
She will. She'll teach you real quick.
But honestly, like what I've noticed in like the last few months, especially like a little bit before JoJo, is that Julie's kind of opened up to me a little bit more. And I don't know if it's just because I've been around longer or what, or if maybe she feels more comfortable around me now that I'm myself,
like. It's a combination. Julie's one of the pit bulls too, so you know what I mean? It's like, get in her face for a lot of years.
But at least I know if I need someone to kick some ass, like Mr. Julie, help me.
Yep.
She'll look at me and be like, really, motherfucker? Really? You're the guy and I gotta help you. Like, I know, like, one of the things that, like, a lot of people have pointed out, like, eating. I love eating because I was talking to her the last time I was here. And I was like, okay, well, what are some physical changes you've noticed? Just, like, pronounced cheekbones and stuff like that. And I'm like, this is good because at least now I'll actually pay attention.
Right, yeah.
Because I'm always paying attention to, like, is it going to come in darker yet? Like,
She's observant, too.
Yes. Yes, she really is. She's a sweetheart. Totally love her. Now, outside of my demeanor, though, like, as far as, like, physical changes goes, like, I'm trying to think of a good example outside of my cheekbones. Like, as far as, like, my body, like, as far as, like, my shoulders and stuff like that go, like, is there anything that, like,
definitely, I think you're broader here for sure.
I could actually walk with my, like,
yeah,
I'm gonna kick your ass walk if I have to, like, naturally.
Yeah, I think that you're definitely broader, for sure.
Yeah. And it's nice, though. It's weird, it's like, I'm already passing, but at the same time, I was like, dude, I've always passed. Even as a lesbian, I got mistaken for a 16-year-old boy.
Sometimes, short hair boy, long hair girl.
Yeah, but you know what, like, it's so weird because, like, it's like 16-year-old girls who think out of a 16-year-old boy, and then, of course, like, because everybody now looks older than they are, it's that little voice in my head which, like, all of a sudden it's like, you might want to ask how old the person is.
Yeah, you don't have to think about that till later, right?
The minute that happens, I'm like, I gotta go. I've got somewhere important to be.
Right away.
I don't really, but I'm telling you that because, yeah, no. You're cute and all, but you are underage, and that's just, dude, my hands are getting bigger.
Your hands are getting bigger?
My hands are getting bigger. See, I don't measure them. It's just like, here, hold your hands to mine.
Wait, look at this, though.
But you got big hands. Yeah, see, they're small compared to yours. But that's
mine is scrawny, though.
You have long hands. You have long fingers.
My mom's a pianist.
You're like an alien. You have long fingers.
Practically.
I love aliens, so see, it's a compliment.
No, I'm not even taking it personally. I mean, critically, whatever it is.
You're like, it's that one thing.
No, that's a compliment. In my dance form, I think that's a compliment.
See, exactly. Because you guys are so outside of the norm of belly dance. Like, I actually have to explain that to people. They're like, well, do you mean belly dance, like, traditional? And I'm like, no, I don't. I was like, traditional meets, like, modern age dance, so no, I don't mean traditional. Like, sure, I did traditional.
Right, that's the question.
Yeah, and it's your birthday today.
It is my birthday.
Yeah, so if you guys see this video, even if it's, like, days late to wish her a happy birthday, you should wish her a happy birthday.
38, which makes me an 11, which is a master number.
It's so hard to believe it.
38.
That's cancer at 31. At the end of the month, so it's alright.
You're gonna love your 30s.
I do now. I did it at
You're gonna love your 30s. You're gonna freak out.
I bet. I don't know, like, things are better now that I've come out as trans because I'm more like you said, I'm more comfortable with myself, and it's like an honest confidence.
Things are gonna get easier for that, Not that they were hard before. I mean, you're killing it. You're killing it, but things are just gonna get really easy. I see you acting. Your body language is becoming more comfortable.
I mean, I've grown a lot. I mean, like, I went to Oregon this month for like almost a month, and actually started doing therapy at the Gender Health Center when I came back. So I've had 2 sessions, and I like my therapist.
Awesome. I love that.
Because he's like me, like I said, there was talking about one of my issues in my relationship. He's like, oh, me and my wife have the same problem. I'm like, well, at least you can fucking relate, dude. Like, so yes, our Amy, and then I'm gonna take her aside to celebrate her birthday. That sounds really bad.
That's right.
And we don't mean it that way, people, with your dirty minds. Like my dad. My dad's a perv. So we're like, how many girlfriends do you have? Dad, I have 1. Amy. It's like mother hen in a good way because she's around my same age. She doesn't tell me what to do. She's just like, hey, Chris, how you doing?
I have a lot of opinions, so that's fine.
You do. And I think that we'll probably do another update with Amy.
Right on.
Probably on my 1 year because I am kind of hoping to have, like, I told Sally I want like a little camcorder so I can videotape my 1 year celebration.
You should.
So walk up to everybody, how you doing?
Right.
I'll be like, little A, I have to put you on camera. I hope you don't mind. Because I did. I sat there and I told Sam, I was like, I want to invite people from Hot Talk because they're my family.
Yeah.
They're the family that just lets me be me.
We are in the family, you know what I mean?
Yes, you are. And probably, like, the best, like, outside of, like, biological family. Like, I mean, I love the Storms group. They are good for me, but at the same time, it's like when I walked into the hot pot, like it was automatic exception. Like I didn't have to work for it. I guess you could say.
No, we practice a religion of tolerance, and it's difficult. We don't succeed 150% of the time, but I said practice.
Good.
Practice makes perfect.
This is true. So I don't know if Amy has anything else to throw in on the physical changes, just because she doesn't get to see me very often.
But now I'm paying more attention too, just like Polly.
Yep. See, Polly, there you go. You are not alone.
Right?
So I am going to bid you guys adieu, and thank you, Amy, for popping in. Even though a lot of it was just goofy talk, but it's okay, because that's how me and Amy roll. All right. Peace out, everybody. Thank you for meeting the lovely Amy, and you will see more for
Ciao, Bella.
You're so adorable. You're like, I'm going to add one more thing. Oh, there's the stop button.